If you have not tried this Camo and XP grind strategy in Black Ops 6 Zombies, you need to do so immediately. It makes the grind that much easier to get levels, prestige, and get the headshot camos that you need to move on to the more difficult challenges. In this video, I'm going to very quickly take you through this strategy. Let's get into it. Now for the strategy to work, you really need to improve and research certain augments on your different perks, ammo mods, and field upgrades. This is going to make this strategy that much easier if you have some of the more powerful augmentations on these different items. For starters, you want to have the reactive armor and the durable plates augmentations added onto Juggernog. Now the minor augment can be changed however you want. I personally like durable plates, but reactive armor pauses all the zombies that are going to be attacking you in this strategy, making it that much easier for you to run around. For elemental pop, you want to activate electric cherry, and the minor augments again can be interchanged by however you want to use them. Personally, I like to use the second one, pineapple blast, because it will take you out of very tricky situations in this strategy. Definitely equip the major augment for brain rot pheromone. It's essentially a monkey bomb without the explosion, but you can make it explode if you use a minor augment that does that effect. Again, the minor augments in this list are up to you what you want to do. I like extension because it makes the duration of this monkey bomb effect last longer. For cryo freeze, you want to do the ice cloud major augment because if you kill an enemy with it, it will spawn a giant ice cloud, slowing down all the different enemies. Again, the minor augment entirely up to you. The major augment is what you want to focus on for cryo freeze. And finally, for dead wire, you want to use the major augment lightning strike. As you might imagine, this is a giant lightning bolt that shoots down, stuns, and sometimes kills enemies in front of you, which is fantastic when you're getting attacked by a giant horde of zombies inside of the strategy. Once again, the minor augment is totally up to you. I use extension on this one as well. So now that you have your augments sent up, you want to make your way onto Terminus Island and basically start the Easter egg where you start making the beam smasher inside of a secret lab. What you want to do is on any of the guns that you have inside the game, get dead wire ammo mod on there, use the lift where Pack-a-Punch is, and use the dead wire to shoot every single one of the boxes that you're seeing that I'm shooting, and you should see an electrical current going from one of these fuse boxes to the next until you have to run into the same room where you see Juggernog. The next electrical box they need to shoot will be there, and one final box will be outside of this room. Once you shoot that final box, you will be entered into this laboratory where most of your gameplay is now going to be. Now the strategy here is get to the end of any round with one final zombie, kill that last zombie, and get in front of the laboratory doors. Once that round has flipped and you are able to pause, save, and quit, you want to do so. Obviously, at this point, you want to reload that same exact save file, and you should be right in front or at least near the lab doors that you just opened up earlier in your save file. The main thing that this save and quit is going to do is cause the spawns of the zombies to only come from inside of this room. This, of course, makes it a lot easier to funnel zombies and get kills and headshots depending on what corner you end up going into, and I'll talk about that in a second. But some major things to mention is that bug rounds inside of this room only come from the right side spawn room where it's a half door. Special zombies will also not spawn inside of this room, they will always spawn outside of this room, but keep that in mind if you go into the corner that I'm about to show you for headshot challenges. They can come around the door and start attacking you like you see with this ammo game, which will be by far the most dangerous thing you'll come across because you'll be stuck in this corner. Now I am focusing on this corner right behind the door because it specifically funnels all the zombies that are going to spawn inside of this room straight towards you. Now yes, there are some downfalls, but if you do this correctly with all the different augments that I had mentioned and either have Ether Shroud or Frenzy Guard equipped as your field upgrades, this is going to be a breeze with getting levels, getting headshot kills, and getting all the more specific challenges to get gold, opal, so on and so forth. Now the other corner that you saw earlier in this video is great, but it's not as funneling and as easy to get headshots inside of this corner, so I highly recommend if you're going for the camo challenges to go into the corner behind the door. Now of course you want to upgrade your weapons, get different perks, all those different things that you would normally do inside a zombies game. So what I would say is that get one last zombie or one last special zombie to chase you around the map, and just make sure you're inside of this room once you start the next round. This will cause the normal locations for zombie spawns around the map to be active until you get back into this room, and they will essentially reset after you killed all the zombies in this room. In short, make sure you start the next round inside of this room. To be 100% honest with you, I have been using this for a while, and I've gone from 0 to 100 to gold very easily with several different guns using this strategy. Now, do I imagine that Treyarch is going to patch this? Yes, they usually patch these kind of exploits, but until they do, I highly recommend you use this to its full potential. Now, until they end up patching this. I hope you guys found this walkthrough guide helpful. If you did, make sure to hit the like, subscribe buttons down below so I know that you did find it helpful, and I'll catch you on the next video.